Okay, so I talked to you all about this before we left for break. We were talking about our unit on reading biographies. And biographies are books written about a person's life. Remember, bio means life, graph means to write. So a biography is a story about someone's life. We talked about what are some things that most biographies have in them. We talked about the fact that they oftentimes inspire us in some way, so you learn a lesson from their experiences in their life. So I went through our library in our classroom and I found this book. It's called 12 Children Who Changed the World. So on the cover is the person that I'm going to kind of talk to you about for a second. But within the book, in the table of contents, it's telling who is in this book. So Ruby Bridges, Anne Frank, Joan of Arc, Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart. We got Sacagawea, Samantha Smith. So there's lots of different characters. I mean, not characters. These are real people because it's a biography. So these are true. But one person who is the girl that's on the front, her name is Malala, and she is on page 26. So she is actually a girl who fought for education rights. She lived in Pakistan, and it starts out Malala is an advocate for girls' education. Malala went to school in Pakistan in the 2000s. It was dangerous for girls to go to school. Malala continued to attend school even if her life was at risk. So throughout the rest of this, it's actually telling about her experiences in her lifetime. And I'll take a picture of this so that you guys can read this on Google Classroom. But this is a biography. It tells different events that happened in her life and how she overcame these different circumstances. Remember, oftentimes in a biography, they're going to have some sort of a conflict or a big problem in their life in which they overcome, and they teach us a lesson of how to push through difficult times. So right now, some of you all might be thinking, well, right now is really difficult for me. I don't want to do this packet of work. But I want you to think about Malala. She was a girl who lived in Pakistan in which it was dangerous for her to actually seek an education, but she wanted to learn so badly that she risked her life so that she could learn. So be sure that you're having a positive attitude about our learning and about doing the work that we've sent home. Try to see it as an opportunity and see it as a good thing, because some people in the world, they don't have the opportunity to learn like you do. So make sure that you're being positive. I'm going to send you all pictures of this so that if you want to read this biography, there's also a link that you guys can actually create your own research project on a person that you find interesting. You may want to read about one of the people that I just listed off in this table of contents. Remember, Epic is a great resource for you all to find books that you may want to read and do some research on a specific person. Some of you all had started doing some research on maybe a famous sports star or maybe a famous writer. There's lots of different people that you could actually research about and read their biographies. And I'm going to put the link to that research project on this assignment. And if you want to work on that, it would be a perfect thing for you all to be working on rainy days or throughout the next couple of days that we aren't able to get together. And as people finish those projects, I can post those if you want me to share them with your classmates. So just keep in mind, there are people in the world who are fighting to get their education, and you guys are given lots of different resources so that you can still learn. So make sure that you are thankful for this, not being negative, okay? I hope that you find this biography interesting, and I hope that you can find your own person to research about and share it with us, all the things that you learn.